Namaste and welcome to Youth TV Show Season 2.
Namaste, my name is Merja Kähkönen. I represent the Federation of Green Youth and Students in Finland, and currently I study in the University of Oulu. My subjects are history and politics.
Simon Elo, I represent the True Finns Party, for which I'm a member of the board, and I'm 23 years old. I study political science, for which I have a bachelor's degree, and politics and history are really the interests of my life, and I hope to work for the benefit of the Finnish nation and other nations throughout the world.
I'm Niina Ilola. I represent Left Youth of Finland, and I'm a board member there. I'm 27 years old, and I work as a cultural producer. And human rights, justice, and environmental issues are really important for me and my party.
My name is Karita Maisila, and I'm Vice President for Finnish Center Youth. That is a youth organization for Finnish Center Party. I'm 25 years old, and I work as a research assistant in the Association for Local Authorities of Finland.
Hello, my name is Karri Kattelus. I'm from the National Coalition Party, and actually the youth of the National Coalition Party. I'm a member of the board in our organization, and I'm also a member of the city council in my hometown, Naantali, and I'm the youngest one there, and I have done lots of stuff in politics. I have been manager of our election campaign and that kind of stuff when I was 17, so that's not usual even in Finland, but you know, thank you, that's all.
Hello Nepal, morjens the world. My name is RAINE KLEMOLA. I'm from Karkkila, Finland. I'm the president of Christian Democratic Youth in Finland, and a little bit something more too, but that is the different story. Okay.
Hello Asia, hello Nepal. My name is Lena Höglund. I'm the International Officer of Svensk Ungdom. I work as the chair of our international committee. I have a BA in political science, and I also continue my studies still. Here I represent partially a minority, and therefore I'd like to enhance the weight of having a proper constitution that caters to everybody's belongingness, ethnicity, language and religion. I'd also like to remind the Nepali people of the weight of nature, and I hope that you would achieve the same kind of love for nature as we Finns have. Don't forget what you have and how you can use it. Thank you.
Hello, my name is ANETTE PARVIAINEN, and I'm the political officer of Social Democratic Youth. And I have been studying public law and international relations, and our values in the political party are equality, humanity and justice for all, and I'm really glad to work with those values.
Situation that it is hard to get young people involved in politics, but I think it's about making decisions. If you want to affect your own life, you should be ready to do something for it. So if the young people here, I assume that they are interested in the things that happen in their own life, so maybe the decision making should be easier for them, and there should be more opportunities for them to get involved, like in a local level first and then maybe in upper levels also. You should never stop trying. Also, due to like the numbers in society, the young generations here are still increasing a number compared to the old ones, meaning you have the power to affect the votership, the upcoming votership, to actually affect how they look upon society. You can interact with friends, and by the time you do reach a voting age, you can actually impact on the politicians that are depending on your voice, depending on your vote. And just because you can't vote doesn't mean you don't have a voice. That's very important to remember. That nobody can understand you just as well as you can. Nobody who is somebody's grandfather can understand how it is to be a child today, or a young person, or a young adult.
that can only be done by those people themselves. So you have to be sure that you can say that to older people, that they don't know what your life is like, what your outlooks are like, and what you know about society and what you can bring to what will be your society in the end.
In Finland, it has been a really promising sign to see the emergence of grassroots movements, that people are taking the initiative, that they form these movements like picking the leader from the street or something like that, which could be also done even in a large scale in a country like Nepal, which has problems with the garbage on the streets, on the mountains, in the hills, in the rivers, and I know that the youth have done their share of tackling this issue, but because the issue is just a large thing, you have to have more people involved. So, as she said, the real solution is to get media involved, so that more and more people get to know the thing and get involved in the movement.
And these environmental issues, there are such, but they can start by those little things doing by each of us. Like one single person can start it from their own lives, and then more and more people get involved with this, and then also the media, and then the major global decisions between nations here in Asia and also globally with all the countries in the world, because climate change and global warming, it's really a thing that we all should focus on now.
Here in Nepal, the problem, I think, is so huge that you have to have some momentum in what you do. One school can make a difference, but it is a small difference. So maybe you could challenge other schools to your campaigns. You could challenge non-governmental organizations to come along in the project, other organizations in the society, maybe even the government. So in that case, maybe in a year or two, when you do the same campaign every year, eventually you will get the momentum to make a real difference to the whole country. Forest issue is very difficult because many people here depend their lives, their livelihood from the forest, and so to stop the deforestation you actually have to invent some ways to get your livelihood from the forest in other ways than just cutting it down. And I think that perhaps the tourism could be one of the answers, the solutions to this problem, because we, the group of Finnish politicians, are very impressed about your nature. It has been something we didn't even imagine it could be. It's so different that the Finnish nature is that we would definitely come here again to just see your forest and your beautiful nature. So I hope that this could be a way not, to make money out of it by not chopping it down.
Yeah, that's true. You really have a beautiful nature here. It's like a dream. When we were rafting, and we really loved it. And tourism could really be one thing for you. It would make jobs for young people, millions maybe, and people in Nepal, you are so open, and we really love being here. It's easy to come here. In Finland, we have nature too, but this is so different. And one thing that I have really loved are the Dalit people too. They are really special people. Yeah, thanks.
And, as we earlier heard here today, that basically it's the rural people who causes most of the deforestation. And I think that it's also really important that there is education, and so that everyone can go to the school and you can learn about those things in the school as well.
Yeah, like Anette here said, education could be one answer, and for example, schools could have, as they can have anti-garbage campaigns, they could also have anti-deforestation campaigns to get people know the damage that deforestation causes to nature.
Today's Youth Asia, since 2002, creating future leaders for Nepal, connecting young leaders all over the world, making Nepal proud globally. Today's Youth Asia, GPO 8975, EPC 5478, Kathmandu, Nepal.